Welcome to TC Weekly, episode 117, the evening edition. Insert clever title here. The evening edition has two podcasts. The first, What's Happening Now, goes to Cup of Joy Coffee House for an interview. The second is Podception. They discuss the music industry. I hope you enjoy this edition of TC Weekly, evening style.
Hello and welcome to What's Happening Now. This is a show where we showcase nice places to go and have fun and entertain yourselves. Today we are at the Cup of Joy and we're interviewing with Jan. She is the coordinator here at the Cup of Joy. Hello Jan, and thank you for meeting with us today.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. And can you tell our viewers about Cup of Joy and the types of entertainment you have?
Cup of Joy is a non-profit music venue. We've been in the Green Bay area for 25 years. We do music every Friday and Saturday night. So we do 104 shows a year. And the styles of music vary from everything from a harpist or a gospel quartet to a punk band or a metal band. So it can be anything. You have to watch the schedule. But since we do 8 to 10 shows a month, there's plenty for you to choose from. So, lots of fun. There is no admission charge to get in. We do pass the hat or pass what we call the cans and take a donation, and that's what supports the artist and it supports the cup. We actually are supported entirely by donations. So, all that information is on our website, and you can see previews of music and websites from other artists, and there's lots of information for you to figure out what night is right for you.
Okay, it sounds really nice. And how long has the Cup of Joy been in existence?
We've been in existence for 25 years. We just celebrated 25 years this past week, and we spent the first 10 years at a small storefront at 335 North Broadway across from the old canning company, and then in 2000 we moved to our current location at 232 South Broadway. So larger building, more suited for what we're doing, and just all around works better.
Okay. And have any celebrities ever come through Cup of Joy?
Well, you know, a celebrity is all a very personal thing. For some people, a celebrity can be, you know, your local news announcer, and for other people, it has to be like somebody, somebody super national or something. But I mean, we in our genre of music, in the Christian market, we have had many top-tiered artists come through. So because we do have a lot of artists that do come up from Nashville and that area. So I mean, but it's all subjective as to what you think is famous, you know, or what you think are celebrities. But many of them seem like celebrities to us. Mm-hmm. We enjoy them very much.
Okay. And I saw on your website that the staff are all volunteers.
Yep. Everybody's a volunteer. Every person. The people who run the sound, run the lights, clean the building. I'm a volunteer. I book all the music and organize everybody. So, but yep, we're all volunteers. So we always need volunteers. We need new people. But we have probably about 100 people who volunteer. And it probably takes really only about 8 to 10 people to run a night. So our average volunteer is probably here once a month.
Okay. Right. Alcohol, smoke-free, good music, good snacks, good people to meet. A great place to bring friends and family to have a great time. So come and visit the Cup of Joy located at 232 South Broadway here in Green Bay's West Side. So come on in and grab a cup of good fun and friends and count it all joy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the maiden voyage of Podception. In our first episode, we will be covering the music industry, as it were. It's pretty broad. I am going to focus on the democratization of the music industry, the recent trends, software, recording, those types of things that have kind of changed the paradigm of the industry. Luke, what are you going to talk about today?
Yeah, hi, I'm Luke Zeman. I'm talking about the interesting trend in producing.
Specifically,
In
it's got a Swedish angle.
A Swedish producer by the name of Max Martin, who's made pretty much every like random Billboard top song ever.
Since 84.
Yep.
Since 84.
Yeah.
Doing it since 84.
Yeah.
And my name is Andrew Kastner, and I will be discussing the digitalization of music in the industry and how it's affected it.
What's happening now is some artists are recording their live shows, and then shortly after a live show, you can get a CD of the concert you just saw.
Sure.
Which I thought was pretty cool. But I was thinking about the idea that there's a lot of compression in general that is in and around this subject matter. And so it's not just the actual analog to digital that's being compressed, but the time from which something is made to which it can be consumed is also possibly being compressed. Like you can live stream something,
Right.
too. So that's kind of interesting, and maybe that is a nice place to jump off the compressing of time into your.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of what you just talked about has a lot to do with, the digitalization and what's done in the industry. I mean, some people argue it's really good for the industry, and some people argue it's not. Some of the things that, are good is that it allows it to be everywhere fast, which you kind of touched on.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is it's easy to find new music.
True.
That's what a lot of people like about it, and
Right.
there's a lot of stuff you can get for free. Because someone can say, hey, I heard this song of this band, and then tell you to hop on YouTube, and now you
Right.
know for free.
Right.
But like a lot of the things that are bad about it, the sound quality goes way down. You can't hear the complexity of the song. And then, an interesting fact that I found was compression can remove up to 90% of the original recording.
It's crazy.
And
That's crazy.
And-
like, what are we listening to
Right.
at that point?
for the artist, they just put all that work into it, depending on what kind of artist it is.
Sure.
But if it's like a full band or something, they just put all the music into playing all the instruments and anything.
All that goes into all of that. There's a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
then all
work.
of a sudden it just gets squashed down and sent out.
Right. I hate to shift gears, but I really need to hear about this Swedish guy.
Yeah. Well.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Apparently, there's this guy Max Martin who's been in the business since he's been in it since like 1985, but he's been more prominent in 1990s, and he's been crafting songs like big hits that he does all himself, cuts it, does the music for it, gets the lyrics down, and then he just gives it to an artist like Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears.
Well, sells it, but
yeah,
gives it.
Insane. But he also then produces it on the back turn too. Like he'll get their grouping of it, and then
Right.
he'll be the one who pushes it out.
Right.
So it's like it's the producer making the song, not the artist.
Right.
In
The
those
artist,
cases.
the artist is just the face, and like he's made since 1999, he has written and co-written 18 Billboard #1 hits, including "So What" by Pink, "I Kissed a Girl" by Katy Perry, "Hold It Against Me" Britney Spears, and "One More Night" by Maroon 5.
Wow. Okay, at the end of every episode of Podception, we're going to have a nice little fun game where we put a random topic generated by Luke, we put 30 seconds on the clock, and then we name as many things as we can about it, rapid fire, one by one. So, Luke, what is our topic today?
Space station technology.
Okay.
Okay, everybody.
Let's see what we can pull off here.
That's the one I was on when you asked.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock, and we're going to start with Luke. Go ahead.
You can fly to satellites because that's space station technology.
Space station technology. Tang.
It's very advanced.
Can you take pictures of planets?
What? You can fly higher than birds.
It's surrounded by stars.
They take gas samples.
No atmosphere.
You float.
Space, no one can hear you scream.
That's it! Time's up! Luke got one in. Nice job, Luke.
Go to TC
Generate
Campus
topic.
Connection and just start commenting on it if you've seen this.